Shabbat Shalom. Yes, this is my office. I think if you can see by the desk, it's incredibly neat. The whole office is neat. We got new carpet. So for now, at least, my office is neat. So if you want to see Rabbi Gruenberg's neat office, you should make an appointment with me before probably Tuesday in order to see it, because by then it may have gone by the wayside. This week is Parshat Noach, and we should be talking about one of the most entertaining, interesting, exciting, and difficult Torah portions that we have throughout our Torah. And yet, my mind this week, as it has been so often in recent history, is on something that is completely separate from the Torah. Almost 11 years ago, Alyssa and I welcomed a daughter into the world. It was singularly one of the most exciting and frightening moments of my life. I had never had a daughter. I am a male, a boy. I have a little bit of knowledge of what it means to be a boy. But the girl, the daughter, well, I was pretty frightened. What has followed in the subsequent 10.5 years has been both exciting, exhilarating, but also hasn't left me any less frightened. This past week, our nation confronted a painful reality that has been prevalent and present in our country for a long time, but it took, of all things, a celebrity, a predator, but a celebrity, to finally come out and to finally begin to address this problem. Sexual abuse, sexual assault in our country is an ongoing problem. As the father of a daughter, it strikes me at my very core. But the reality is, if I'm going to be honest, I shouldn't have to have a daughter in order for that to happen. I shouldn't have to know a victim in order for me to be disgusted by any instance, any moment, even a second long, of sexual abuse or harassment in our country, because it's just unacceptable. We have to recognize, I have to recognize as a male, even though males can also be subject to sexual harassment, that I live in a place of privilege. That's just what it is. We also have to recognize that those of us who do live in that place have a responsibility, not only not to be perpetrators ourselves, but to open our eyes to any instances and to call it out. We cannot alone eradicate this problem in our country. But here's what I can do. One, I can provide a safe space for anyone who needs a place to talk, who needs a place to cry, who needs a place to confront truths and realities of their life that may have been hidden and buried, but that hopefully now, given what's happened, have the courage and strength to come out. I can also be a model. We, as a community, can be a model for the kind of community that only tolerates speech and behavior towards one another, that is respectful, that is reflective of the fact that we read not too long ago that every single one of us is created in the image of God, and because of that, demands to be treated with respect and dignity. It's at the heart of our religion. It's at the heart of every religion. It's at the heart of human existence. And the reality is, it should not take hundreds, thousands of hashtags #MeToo on Facebook and throughout the social media world for us to wake up to the fact that this is just simply unacceptable. Whether we're the father of a daughter or whether we're not. This is just who we need to be as Jewish communities and who we need to be as a country. Shabbat Shalom.